Hey there, I hope you're all doing well out there. Shortly after I published my video on Matthew Shepard, I came to realize that some of the circumstances in this case were very untrue. To recap, Matthew Shepard was an openly gay activist, a university student of Wyoming. He ran into a couple of men in the bar, and they pretended to be gay and lure him to the truck to rob him. They drove him out to the middle of nowhere and tied him to a log fence and proceeded to beat him with the butt of a gun and then left him to die. I want to share how difficult it was for me to share this segment. I had to refilm it several times, and this one never made it to the video. It was described that he was covered in blood, and the only place that you could not see blood was the tears that washed it away. Matthew Shepard died as a cultural age of innocence. I would say it's blissful ignorance. Candlelight vigils were held all over the nation. Celebrities and politicians spoke out about the horrific hate crime. This is from part 1 of Matthew Shepard topic. I want to share the real truth, the whole truth. Matthew was addicted to and dealing crystal meth, as well as he dabbled in heroin. And in fact, he knew one of the killers, Aaron McKinney, who happened to be bisexual. They had a sexual relationship together. None of this was explored through the courts. There was a rumor that Russell and Aaron knew that Matthew had access to a shipment of crystal meth worth a street value of about $10,000. This makes much more sense to me. Matthew also took sexual risks. He was being pimped alongside his partner, Aaron McKinney. Another fact that Matthew was HIV positive. He was diagnosed while he lay dying in the hospital bed, where his mother found out this news at this time. She was at risk. She had several cuts on her hand, so she had to undergo through AZT therapy for several months. Thankfully, she was never diagnosed with HIV. All this was kept out of the public eye. Why is that? This would probably tarnish his character, no doubt. Maybe because we didn't want to see the ugly truth of Matthew's HIV positive status. If we embraced the whole truth that represented Shepard, we could have made a huge statement about crystal meth and HIV, which is still a large problem today. Gay men may live more free lives, but they also have risks. They could easily fall into the trap of meth and taken advantage of, and then HIV can take hold. Matthew Shepard's story did not fit well with the agenda, so it was altered and believed for many years. It is unfortunate it had to be that way. After public outcry, then President Bill Clinton responded to the news of Shepard's death by urging Congress to pass the Federal Hate Crimes Protection Act, which would make federal offenses of crimes on sex and disability and sexual orientation illegal. This wish would finally become true 11 years later when Barack Obama was president and signed the Matthew Shepard and James Byrd Jr. Hate Crimes Act of 2009. This was a huge victory which came none too soon. A quick history: James Byrd Jr. was murdered by 3 white supremacists in Jasper, Texas on June 7th of 1998. He was dragged for 3 miles behind a pickup truck along an asphalt road. Knowing these facts now depresses me more in some ways. Matthew needed help for addiction, and he never got it. He didn't deserve this to happen to him, but the killers got what they deserved. Aaron McKinney and Russell Henderson got life in prison without the possibility of parole. I hope you liked this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and tap that notification bell to be notified. For now, everyone, Michael K. here. Take care, everyone.